Welcome back to our channel, and today is going to be a special video. We are going to be showing some of the excursions that Royal Caribbean's Alaskan cruise has to offer. We are starting off in Seattle, as this is where the ship leaves port from, with some special sites like the Needle before we head off. Be careful though, because in the streets we do have a Darth Vader to protect them. Seattle definitely has some interesting characters, like the rest of the US. But I don't know what happened on this trip. It was very crazy sights. Entering onto the ship, this is just a quick overview of a couple snapshots of the ship, and there will be a more in-depth video on the Royal Caribbean ship itself, so be prepared for that next week. By the hubby's face, you can tell we did not win the spa raffle, a little spoiler for next week's video. And then we do have some bumper cars. So it's a lot of great activities. Be sure to tune in for that video. So as you can see, we are time-lapsing into Sitka, Alaska. Now this is one of the newer ports for the Alaskan cruises with Royal Caribbean. Now this is one of the ports that we did not do any excursions, but I still thought it was a good thing to kind of showcase one of the ports and just to do a walk around. Is it worth walking around the ports? Is it better to do excursions? It's completely up to you, but that's what this video is kind of going to be about, comparing just the port to doing other excursions that they have to offer. Now there is a castle up on the hill, which is beautiful to go visit, especially the sights that you can see over there. You see the bridge, you see the airport, and you see the mountains in the distance, which is just a beautiful sight to see, especially because Alaska has a lot of beauty within its surroundings, and it's just a really gorgeous, free thing to do. There is both stairs and there is also a ramp for wheelchair access, or if you just prefer to go up a slope compared to stairs, if you did want to go to the Castle in the Sky. It's beautiful. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, it's gorgeous. On to the next port. Okay, now if you love your shopping, Skagway, Alaska is definitely one of those ports that you definitely want to go shopping in. So regardless of whether you do the train, which is what we picked to do for this excursion, where it takes you all through the hills and it takes you right up to the top where you can see glaciers and running water with the glaciers, it's very, very pretty, and we definitely recommend you do the train experience in Skagway. But remember to leave some time for shopping if that's something that you want to do. One thing I will tell you is if you're looking for a piece of jewelry, there is an abundance of jewelry stores in Alaska, so you will never have to worry about getting your jewelry there. As you can see, we did stop off at Effie, which is one of the cruise line's recommendations if you're stopping in Alaska for jewelry. And the hubby for our 1 year did get me this tanzanite ring, and tanzanite is specifically to the Alaskan rock, which I just thought was really cute. There was a couple of weird stores, kind of like how Seattle had the different people. We did see that there was a saloon type bar in Skagway which offered brothel tours. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe not the best kid-friendly activity. We didn't do it because I didn't realize it was there until we were about to head back on the ship, and boom, it was right there in your face. So can't miss it. But if that floats your boat, you're on a cruise, so do what you will. Now these next couple ports I'm super excited to share about. because you have to. I'm telling you, you really do have to do the excursions here. The first one is up in Juneau. Now, we did a dog sledding experience and it was so fun. It was so cute. You got pulled around by these dogs and you could just tell that they absolutely loved it. They loved the running, they loved everything, and they seemed very happy. It was such a great experience. And then afterwards we did get to play with the puppies. Oh my gosh, just if you're a dog lover, this is definitely a place that I would highly recommend. And if you've ever wanted to do dog sledding, this is just, it's an incredible opportunity that you really don't get to do in a lot of places. So if you're going to Juneau, definitely take advantage of this option.
This guy, I didn't know I was going to run him, and then I cut him twice, or right before he ran. You can see his belly is just a lot.
Icy Strait is one of my favorites as well, just because of the excursions that we were able to do. This is another shopping destination, so if you didn't get something at Skegway, you can always go to Juneau. They also have an abundance of jewelry stores too, so no worries there. The first activity that we did was we did catch the Skyliner all the way up, and it took us all the way up the mountain to our zip line. Now, this zip line is incredible. It is about a minute long once you actually set off from the beginning point, and it just takes your breath away. It really does. Then the next excursion that we did was we did do their whale watching. So you jump on a boat, they take you out, and oh my gosh, these are wild whales, and you see them breach, you see them show off for your boat. I know there's a lot of things going on social media about people being scared of whales and that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, they're animals, they're going to be unpredictable, but it's definitely a breathtaking experience that I would definitely recommend to do both of these excursions at Icy Strait. Now, I know that this video is all supposed to be about Alaska and their excursions, but if you do go on Royal Caribbean's Alaskan cruise, you will end up stopping at Victoria, Canada as well. Now, this place is very interesting. It has some excursions, so for example, we did ziplining. It was lovely, it was great in the trees, nothing compared to Icy Strait's views. However, if you do love ziplining and you do love adventure, that definitely is a great option. The staff are very friendly, it's a lovely place. Or if you just wanted to go explore the port because you've never been, there are some very interesting boat houses, I think that they're called, on the water, and it's just really cool that you get to walk up and down. Just please remember to be polite and respectful, as these are people's real homes. There are a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. There's a lovely little Bahama themed restaurant that reminds me of the Caribbean islands, things like that. It is a bunch of mix and matches, but there's also a lot of history there at Victoria, Canada. So whether you're an adrenaline person, a history nerd, or you just want to walk around and explore and just see some cool things, Victoria, Canada is definitely a great stop to get off of. And now for the dreaded part, going home. So that does signal the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye!